Let's have a look at some of the energies coming through with this 12-12 portal. First of all, we're going to pull Oracle to see what some of the main themes might be surrounding this particular portal, and then we will move on to Tarot. So Spirit, for the viewer, what might be some of the common themes that they may experience with this 12-12 portal? What do we need to know about this 12-12 portal, please? Okay, we have got a blank card, liminal space. How interesting. I couldn't think of a more symbolically correct card to come out at this 12-12 portal. Let me explain why. Liminal means the space in between. This threshold of what was and what is yet to come. The Latin word limen has the meaning of threshold and represents moments or states that are neither here nor there. It has this very otherworldly energy. So if I gave you some physical examples of liminal spaces, it would help you to understand, such as a doorway or a hallway. It is the in-between space between one room and another. And that is exactly what a portal is. Most especially when it comes to a 12-12 portal, 12 being the number of completion. We have spoken over the last few days about this energy of knowing that there is something that is going to shift or change for you. You can feel it, the energy is tangible, and yet it is not quite here. You are in that hallway or going through that door. And this is saying that you are right there, just about to cross this threshold. And while initially this might look like a really boring card, it has all of the essence of untapped and unlimited potential. So you are in this in-between stage. Let us have a look at what comes next with this 12-12 portal, please. With this 12-12 portal, for the viewer, what comes next, please? What comes next with this change? There are big changes, endings and new beginnings. Ace of Wands, of course. Aces are all about new beginnings. Let's have a look. What comes next, please, Spirit? What comes next? What do we need to know? 2 aces. I love that for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star, the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Stars, the 5 of Wands, and like we had seen earlier, the Ace of Wands. I am a positive reader, and I'm not going to apologize for that, especially in this instance when the Star card comes at the bottom of the deck. This is quite literally saying that all of your dreams are coming into fruition. You are on this threshold and you have dreamt up the most exquisite life for yourself. This is a card that speaks of healing, and you will absolutely know whether this reading is pertaining to you. If you have been continually working on yourself and working on upgrading and becoming the best version of self, then you are on the verge of crossing the finish line as a winner. And of course, I cannot help but notice this massive star here, which very much reminds me of the Christmas star. So let us have a look at what some of these dreams might be pertaining to. Let's start with these 2 aces. The Ace of Cups, this speaks of beautiful, overflowing love. Once again, this is a card that has repeatedly shown itself over the last few weeks, and you will have heard me say that this feels like the holy grail of love, the type of love that people quite literally dream of. All cards have more than one meaning, and the Ace of Cups to me has 3 standout meanings. One of them is talking about self-care, the other is talking about new love, and the third is talking about a reconciliation or a renewal in love. We had mentioned healing earlier with the star card, and this could be talking about you, body, mind, and spirit, and having spent time developing yourself. This absolutely can talk about a renewal in love. We see these lilies down here. At nighttime, lilies, they close up their petals, and when the sun comes out the next day, then they reopen, and therefore these are known as flowers of resurrection. This is a card of proposals and deep inner peace. I'm looking at the moons that are engraved on the cup. The time between now and New Year are going to be particularly significant to you, where you are truly feeling your best and feeling like you are very gifted from the universe. I feel like the cup is you. You are the vessel, and this is your overflowing emotions of gratitude for what the universe is about to bring you. 555 on my timer. Now, even prior to shuffling the tarot deck, I had said I feel like there are new beginnings, and there is evidence of this with these two aces. So new beginnings in love and how you feel about yourself, and maybe including your health and wellness. And then we have this beautiful Ace of Wands. I've always thought of the Ace of Wands as the magician's wand, and your manifestations being created. I am hearing the words abracadabra that has been very misused over the years. The original meaning of those words are, as I speak, I create. This, in combination with the star card that we had seen here, is confirmation. Your words and your thoughts are particularly powerful at this moment. For those of you that have spoken of a home or of a move, we can see in the background here this beautiful building. So there may be relocations that bring incredible opportunities to you. We have two cards left, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands often speaks of inner or external conflict. And while yes, that is a traditional meaning, I'm seeing something slightly different pertaining to this particular card. Each wand is held by a different hand. You might be someone who is gifted in many areas of your life. And I'm really thinking of someone who uses these gifts and talents as multiple streams of income. So I feel like I'm seeing different streams of income that are coming to you through your passions. I'm hearing that phrase that we hear so often on TikTok, that I am paid to exist. And that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like you are earning incomes from sources that you find fun. So essentially, you get paid to play all day long. This is very much thinking outside the box. With the Seven of Stars, which in a traditional deck would be the Seven of Pentacles, this is saying that this may have taken years, have been years in the making. And this is the time that you are going to start seeing the evidence come through of the seeds that you have planted. It feels like it is all coming together. Now, as always, this is a collective reading, and therefore it is not going to resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly okay. If you would like your own private reading on what is going to be coming through for you over the next little while, then I have a couple of same-day readings that are open, and they will be returned to you within 24 hours. This beautiful oracle deck and cards are linked here for you. Also, I am thinking about creating longer form content, and the only place that I feel I can do that is on YouTube. So if you would like to join me over there, then I would gladly meet you there. So that is a goal that I'm going to be working on over the next few weeks. Have a beautiful 12/12 portal day, and just know that you are on the threshold of something magnificent.